Hello, my cherished ducklings, and welcome to my bohemian, chaotic, yet extremely accurate psychic den. Well, I'm accurate. My psychic den is just my psychic den. Although I've got this great woman riding a tiger scarf up in back of me. Next week, we're going back to straight fireplace chats. But anyway, hi, I'm thrilled to see you. I was wearing my Salem 1693 They Missed One t-shirt today. I am proud to say I'm a direct descendant of one of the Salem witch trial judges. But the reason I'm proud of that is after 2 days, he was like, "You guys are crazy. I'm out of here." And he outed 2000. Of course, not 2000, it was 1693. But you get the general drift. Hi, I'm Peri Lyons. This is Moonstruck TV and A1R Radio. And I am waiting here, staring at my phone like a lovesick teenager, waiting for your call because we have a proven 90 to 93% accuracy rate. And I don't know why I'm saying we. I do. Me. That was me that has that. And I'm waiting for your call. Meanwhile, we're going to do the psychic tarot weather, and which is just like regular weather, except less damaging to crops. So here's how that works. It works like this. The first card is for all of us. By the way, I'd like to say I started 5 years ago. I started this whole if you're seeing or hearing this, this is for you trend. I started that. Do I get royalties? No, I don't. But now you know, and I know. So if you're hearing this, this is in fact for you. And this is kind of the psychic weather for the week. The first card is today for the beginning of this week. If your week begins on Wednesday, which this does. This does. The second one is sort of weekendy. And then the third one is towards the end of the week. We start all over again next Wednesday. It's a beautiful thing. So the first card, this is the first card. Oh, interesting. The Queen of Wands. And this means it's a really good time. Sorry, I've been doing this for years and I never get it right. There, Queen of Wands, a beautiful deck given to me by my good friend, Nancy Strauss. Thank you, Nancy. Okay. Queen of Wands is a fire sign woman, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. It can also mean you activating a part of yourself that is outgoing, is kind of fiery in a way, is able to get stuff done really fast and really efficiently. Hi, Luna. Oh, I love Allentown. I'll be with you in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Okay. So the first part of the week, let me enunciate that, is going to be you might either be interacting with a fire sign woman. I don't think that's it, though. I think that's more like 40%. 60% of what I'm getting here is that you're going to be activating this part of yourself, just kind of pulling yourself up out of, if you've been feeling stuck, out of stuckness, out of depression, and just like, boom, taking on the world in a really good way. And taking on the world and winning. Okay. King of Wands, isn't that interesting? King of Wands is like the Queen of Wands. It's a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries man. And this is very interesting because if I get like a couple, King and Queen of Wands, in a reading, it often means that no matter what your sign is, if you're listening, it means that there's couples energy, either returning to you or starting up for you. So somebody that you're in kind of a maybe not, does he like me or she or them or whatever kind of phase. This is going to be the 3 or 4 days when you actually figure out that he, she, or they actually do like you quite a bit. And let's see where it goes from there. If you're already in a relationship, you're going to be kind of, it's normal. If you're married for a long time and you haven't ever looked at your husband while he's sleeping and said, "Hey, could you just stop that whole breathing thing? It's annoying." Then you're not really married. So couples kind of go through this like wave of, "I love you. I love you. I want to kill you. I love you." Not literally kill you, because it's not a true crime show. This is a psychic show. So what that means is you're going to be entering back into one of those "I love you" waves, which is a very nice thing. Wow. Cool card. Okay. The Ace of Wands. Here we're getting a lot of Wands cards. I swear I shuffled them. Ace of Wands is awesome. It's grasping a wand, obviously. But what this means is the beginning of a cycle that's a step up. You're going up a frequency or two. which means you should be able to get FM. No, sorry, really dated joke. However, you are going up a frequency and you're entering into a whole new cycle of achievement, activity, and all that good stuff. Cool. I'm going to take my next guess. I'm just quickly going to say that there's a huge full moon tonight. It's either called the beaver moon or the hunter's moon or hunting beaver's moon. I can hear you giggling. Don't go there. And what this moon is, it's the brightest moon of the year. It's in Taurus, so that's good. It will make us feel grounded. But I don't know about you. This full moon is it is opening a can of whoop ass on my emotions. I am crying at everything today. I mean, my breakfast cereal, so anything. So if you find yourself way more in touch with your emotions than you actually want to be, take a deep breath, go through them. You'll feel better tomorrow or the day after. You'll feel better halfway through tomorrow. Okay, my darling, calling in from Allentown. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I'm so glad you called. So tell me when your birthday is. I like to connect to people through their birthdays.
July 5.
Oh, cool. Oh, Cancer. So you're going to be really affected by this moon. If you are, just drink a lot of water, take a deep breath. Things will get better. How can I help you?
Yes, actually, I wanted to find out if you can pick up like when am I gonna start working? I've been off for quite a while. I've been putting in resumes. Did one interview, but so far, but they still haven't hired anybody, and they still haven't called me. So I'm moving forward, and I just sent in another resume. So I wanted to see what you pick up.
I think things are going to start picking up very soon. The whole country is kind of going through this, but um, would you be open to temp work at all? Because I think one of the
Yeah,
things that
that's
might happen,
fine with me.
great, because I think
That's
what's going
fine
to
with me
happen,
because
yeah,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, go ahead, please.
No, what I was saying, I know when you said temp job, if I was okay with that, I said, yeah, because actually I wanted to do temporary job until I start my career path, which is a registered nurse. But I'm going
Oh,
for my license at the end of the month, and I have to wait and see if I pass that exam and the computer exam. And then once I get my license, I submit that, and then I can start working sometime, next year, like at the beginning of the year, like
I'm
between
gonna
January
cry.
and March, something like that.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so
Thank
proud of
you.
you. And then, God, now I'm going to cry. Remember, I said before, everything's making me cry today, but this is making me cry with happiness. Because I can tell you the reason I asked if you were going to get a temp job is because I saw full employment starting for you around March. Um, and March is an especially good month. It's Pisces month, and cancers do really well in March. Any water sign month, you're you just really do well at. Um, I think that you're probably going to get some sort of seasonal work. It might be in retail, it might be anything seasonal. I think it'll take you through at least February. And I mean, I'm going to cross my fingers so I don't jinx you because I'm not going to jinx you. But this is, I feel really good about you passing this exam. And I think a lot of people are going into nursing, and I think that's great. But you're somebody who was sort of born to do this. You're naturally empathic, you're naturally very caring, and you've always been good at taking care of people and just having a healing presence, very much who you are. Yeah, you're probably one of those people who, when you were little, you had baby dolls and you'd like take their temperature and put band-aids on them. I would make mine clean my room, but that's just the difference. Um, like, you get up,
That's
stop
true.
being lazy. Yeah, you're totally, it's lovely. I'm so glad. And I think this is a wonderful career for you. And I think you're going to keep going up and up in this career. I see you getting another form of degree. I can't remember what it's called, which is really embarrassing because one of my best friends are nurses. But you're going to get more certifications as you go along. And I can see you in like 8 to 10 years becoming head of nursing. I think that's how suited you are to this job. So hang in there, keep applying for regional jobs, even if they're temporary jobs, even if it's just passing out cheese at Trader Joe's, anything just to get you through, because next year you're going to be lending me money. And thank you. in advance. I appreciate that. Um,
So,
does
so
that?
it means that the temporary job, I mean, you don't see a temporary job starting this month at all or next month?
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have said that. I think by December 2nd to 7th, you will be doing whatever it is you're going to be doing for the next few months. Yes, I think that you've got a wonderful resume. You've got a very good interviewing presence. You might want to punch up your resume. My feeling is that you're being a little modest. I would throw in a couple more skills that you have or hobbies because I think you're underrating yourself a tiny bit. Does that ring true for you?
Yeah, I kind of made it simple. I mean, because in the past I've done like office work in the medical field and, like private home care and stuff like that. So
Great.
I just
Well, I mean
kept it brief in my volunteer work with the elderly. So that's why I wanted to know, because I don't know if they like my resume the last time. I mean, it's kind of weird that I went for the interview and they still haven't hired anybody. And, up until yesterday, I found out they still haven't hired anybody. So I decided, okay, if they haven't called me by now, they're probably not interested. So
no, no, I,
I
I
applied
disagree.
for something else.
I disagree.
Hmm.
Keep applying for things. It's a numbers game. So it's a little like dating. This is going to make me sound a little slutty, but let's forget that. When you're dating, it's good to sort of date a number of people and sort of see what you like, and obviously keep your boundaries strong. But because especially if you're really focused on one person, the best thing to do is kind of take your attention off that one person, or in this case, job, and just keep seeing what else is out there. So same thing with job hunting. So what I'd like you to do is just keep sending resumes out. Um, I love your
Right. I
resume.
did
It's
one earlier today. I did one for dental office,
mhm,
like front desk receptionist at a dental office. He
yeah,
wanted my resume, the doctor, the dentist, so I submitted it to him. So I'm just gonna wait and see if he calls and if you know,
yeah.
see
And
how it pans out.
you can make a follow up call. It's not you. The whole honestly, the whole country is kind of
Hmm.
it's in a weird moment. I think the job market will start to pick up again, but with it's not personal. And you can be a little more aggressive than your nature is. I know that as a Cancer, you're very sensitive and a little shy, but I also think that you really want and need a job right now. And so keep sending out resumes, call or email to follow up in a
Hmm.
very lovely way. Just
Hmm.
say, I think the world of your organization or your dental office or I don't know, your
So
haircut,
just
whatever.
keep submitting, keep looking.
Keep
Besides these other two, I got my resume. Just keep
keep
submitting.
submitting.
Okay.
And I've got 60
So
seconds,
you
so I'm
said
going to
by
say this
between
really fast.
December 2nd and the 7th, right?
Yeah, I think it might be sooner than that actually, but what I'm seeing is you working in a place because I'm seeing you're standing on your feet, you're looking at something in your hands, looks like a file, but so I'm seeing you in a job by then. So I'm going to say maybe November, even as soon as November 15th. Um, this is a very good week for you to keep sending resumes out. The stars are kind of aligned for you in that way. So just don't be shy. Keep offering your fabulous self because people need you. You're kind, you're honest, you're smart, you're cute. It's That's what people are looking for.
Thank you.
Believe me, there are a lot of
I have
a
one more
lot of
last
dopes.
question. Do you feel like I'm going to move anytime soon next year?
I've got 15 seconds, so I'm going to talk really fast. Yes, I think you probably move. My feeling is August to September of next year. Um, I think it's going to be great, but let's concentrate on you getting the job first, and I think that's really going to work out for you. And I'm going to put you in my Buddhist prayers.